it's always nice to see, especially tonight at National Day. How important is this to you?
Well, this is so important. You know, when we keep on talking about Yonkers, our police department, making sure that the police department and our community are linked together hand in glove. One of the most important things we do is this National Night Out, which is where we get the police department to come out to work with some of the vendors, some of the sponsors, and obviously the people that live in this community, coming out together to interact with our department. If you want to truly have a good police department, then a police department is not an outside force, but it's actually a group that works hand in glove with the community. That communication is essential to keeping crime rate down. And that's what's happening here in Yonkers. That's why crime has come down 36% in the past 7 years. And we're starting to see that number drive down. Why? Because you have an event like this. Because we have the Explorer program. Because we have Coffee with a Cop. Because we have Stop and Shake. These type of programs are designed very specifically to allow for that interaction to take place between our community and our public servants. And that's our police department.
Now, Mayor, what do you say to those critics that says that crime is not down? Where are those statistics so they can actually look and see? Because you know what happens is nowadays there is so many people with cameras that we film everything, including I, and it creates that illusion that crime is actually up, but when it's not.
Yeah, well, you know what it is? The FBI keeps statistics. Yonkers keeps statistics. The FBI actual website, though the name escapes me at the moment, we can probably get it from our public affairs unit. And you can actually look at these statistics and you can see where violent crime is year after year in a community. And, you know, yes, you know what? One crime is one crime too many. One crime will always be in the news because that's what the news is supposed to do, report the activity when it's happening. And so, you know, people may not readily see it. People in communities may not readily see it. And obviously, we have a lot of work to do in making sure that everyone is a beneficiary of a lower crime rate. And we also want to make sure that that people understand that, you know, if there's a crime happening in the community, one is too many for us. But statistically, the numbers are down. Statistically, the community is safer than it's ever been, and that's a good thing. But we know that until crime disappears completely, we still have a job to do.
Now, Mayor, we look at around our country and we see so many issues with many police departments across the nation. How proud are you of your police department?
I'm very proud of Yonkers Police Department. It's a good department. Our men and women drive around. They're very proactive in dealing with crime, and they're very much clued in to what's happening in the community. It doesn't mean we're perfect, but we strive to be perfect. And I stand by our department because they will always try to do what they can to make sure that they're treating the people in our community with respect. And I know that that's reciprocated. Those who choose to maybe not act in that manner, not treat our people with respect, obviously they won't get the respect from the administration. So, but we have a good department, and we believe that they're doing the right thing, and that's why we see even complaints about our department at an all-time low. And so complaints are down against police officers. At the same time, crime is down, and that's because of, I believe, because of this very proactive approach to law enforcement.
Thank you, sir. It's always a pleasure to speak with you. This is the police stand. This is the truck that they take when they go in a heavy duty mission. I'm not going to film the inside because you know they have things that they don't want to be published on the internet. So I'm just going to be from the outside, so giving you a close look. Captain Patrick McCormick.
Yes.
Captain, it's always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
National Night Out. How important is this for community and police department, Captain?
It's a great program. I mean, National Night Out's been around for years, and basically it's a night for people to come out, our residents, get to know their neighbors and also get to know their fellow officers. So it's only once a year. A lot of planning goes into it. We want to thank all of our organizers, all the vendors. Obviously, all the police officers are here, donating their time, having a good time with the kids. We have a soccer clinic with Sarah Lawrence. We have floor hockey going on with the Yonkers Force youth team, and everyone's generally having fun. But this is real important. It's a lot of laughs, but behind it, there's a good bit of meshing going on, and that's what's nice about it.
Captain, you think this helps forge a better, well, that's the intent, forging a better relationship between police department and officers.
Sure.
But how strong you feel about it? You know, do people get involved? A lot of people come in. You wish more people would come in?
Yeah, I think people do, because we created a Facebook page with this, and as we got closer to the event, I seen we started getting more likes. People started sharing it. I seen it being shared on social media platforms. So I think there is value in it. People appreciate it. It's not just the free giveaways and the things that we do and the fun they have. I think they actually like meeting each other, and it's just as important for the officers as it is for the residents, because they need to meet and mingle with the people that they're here to protect. So I think it's a great, positive overall event, and every year we'll be doing it here at Yonkers PD.
Thank you, sir, and let's go and mix and mingle.
Thank you. All right.
Commissioner, National Night Out, Yonkers Police Department here mingling and mixing with the community. How important is this for the community, Commissioner?
It's so important, not only for the community, but for the police department as well. You know, having the trust and confidence and support and cooperation of the people in the community what makes you effective as a law enforcement agency. So we welcome opportunities like this where we can get people to come out, meet their neighbors, meet their local law enforcement in a positive environment, and just improve police community relations. It's all good.
Now, Commissioner, we see issues all over the country with many police departments. What makes your department so successful?
I think we spend a lot of effort, time, and resources to build relations with the community. And on a recent survey we conducted, we have a very high positive rating on our relations with the community. That's not by mistake. It's the men and women on the street who are out there every day, you know, building community relations, and it shows. It shows by the number of people that come out to these events. It just reinforces what we're saying is that, you know, our relationship with the community is strong, and we're very happy to participate in events like this, which is going on throughout the country tonight. National Night Out is a very positive event.
Now, Commissioner, to many people in Yonkers, they say that crime is really not going down. I tell them that it is, and the only reason why it appears that it's not going down is because of people like me. A lot of people with cameras recording everything. Is that true, or crime is actually going down, sir?
Anytime you have a big city, there's always going to be some level of crime. But if you look at our city and you compare it to other cities, we have an extremely low crime rate. In fact, the second lowest crime rate of cities of comparable size in the entire country. So you're always going to have some level of crime, but comparatively speaking, the city of Yonkers is a safe place.
So last year, this time around, crime the same, or is this year a little less than last year?
We finished last year with the lowest crime rate in the recorded history of the city of Yonkers. At this point, in 2018, crime is down an additional 9%. Overall, violent crime and major crime is down in the city of Yonkers. So we're continuing to see that downward trend 6 years in a row, and you know, it's really because of the relationship with the community that makes us more effective.
Well, sir, thank you, and congratulations with your police department.
Thank you very much.
Bob Stuff. Did I say it right, Bob?
You will always say it right, my friend. Amigo.
You see, that's the reason why I'm starting to like this man. You know? So I'm good on that. Bob, what brings you here today? I know this is an important night, but why are you here?
Well, I like to go to all four of these national night outs because they truly bring people together to understand that police, like themselves, are human beings. It's a great opportunity to show sensitivity with the police for them, and for the police.
For those that see no value to events like this, what is your suggestion?
Well, first of all, I had a nice piece of cake. That was a good value too. But beyond that, it is a piece of cake getting people together, people of disparate views and so forth. And if they have any concerns, they get an opportunity while they're socializing to share what's on their mind.
Thank you, sir. Always a pleasure to speak with you.
Thank you so much. Gracias.
Mr. Rube, it's always nice to see you.
Pleasure.
I guess today we are here to mix and mingle with the police department. How important is this for the community, sir?
But this is probably one of the best events that the police department puts on throughout the course of the year. They do coffee with a police officer or coffee with a cop throughout the year. But this is that one event that throughout the entire city, in all 4 quadrants, the community and the police get together, they have fun. We have a dunk tank here. We have community organizations here from all around the city. So it's just a great way to get the community together with our police department.
Nevertheless, in our city, we see that our police department and community, we don't have too many problems. If we look around at the police departments all over the country, why you think that is? Why are we so proud of our police department? And why can they teach other police departments how to have a strong and healthy relationship with the community?
Right. I think when politicians or people demonize our police department, it sends the wrong message. Our police department works hard. Yonkers is a very, very safe city for our size, and we are because we have a great, very dedicated police department. Something like this is really what brings people together, and it just shows that the humanity of our police department and the people that work hard throughout our city every single day.
Don't you think our police department does a hell of a good job with the manpower that they have?
Absolutely. I think our police department can always use more resources. That goes without saying, but with the resources that they have, they do a fantastic job.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Frank Sportano, a proud Yonkers resident. Frank, I have heard many things about you, but I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag today.
Right.
Tell me, how proud are you of Yonkers?
I've been in Yonkers since 1999. I am very proud to have come from a neighborhood from Mulberry Street, Little Italy, to the city of Hills, to the gracious city of Yonkers. I'm a very proud resident of Yonkers, very proud.
How do you feel about Yonkers in general? Are you happy with the way things are in Yonkers right now, Frank?
I'm concerned. I'm concerned where we are heading to. I can definitely tell you I'm not pleased about the 6.2% property raise that was just handed down to the people of Yonkers, to the homeowners. But I will have, in the next few weeks, I will come up with plans on how to try to make the residents of Yonkers, those who have homes and those who do not have homes. But I will focus on our businesses, relationships with those who would like to be welcome into Yonkers, because I want to make Yonkers, I would like to help make Yonkers the city where we can welcome successful businesses for the good of Yonkers residents, that they may have a good paying job.
Frank, we interviewed Mr. John Rubel right after the budget crisis. He told me something that I'm concerned with. He told me that, okay, they got the money. Next year, same time, we might be in the very same situation. Does that concern you?
Wow, that concerns me very much. As a matter of fact, it irritates me, because I was promised that with this high increase, the can will stop me kicking down the road. Now, if John Rubel said that, it's a very concerning, because how can you expect homeowners, especially those on fixed incomes, our senior citizens, can stay in such a city? This is a blue-collar city. It's not a town such as Greenwich, Hartsdale, Scarsdale, where there are either the upper middle class or the rich. This is a town of working people, and we deserve better representation. And if John Rubel came out and said something like that, that means during this year, it tells me that he's not looking to try to do anything to prevent our taxes from going up even further. I like to mention this though. In 2013, 5 years ago, Governor Cuomo put a cap on our property taxes throughout New York State. Why then the city of Yonkers can't follow that cap that Governor Cuomo had promised, that passed in legislation and signed in Albany? Why can't it be done? Why is Yonkers exempt from the property tax
Well,
cap?
Frank, on that note, we're going to end. But you have to give us a one-on-one interview where we can talk about all the other issues, education, everything else. So right now, let's just mix and mingle with the people.
As a matter of fact, I did write something up on Facebook about our educational problems.
Good enough, sir. But we will talk about that at another time.
Officer here at the 3rd Precinct, and on behalf of the men and women at the 3rd Precinct and all of our residents, we want to welcome everybody here to National Night Out. Hopefully we'll dodge these storms that are coming up here. Going to have a quick delay with the Westchester County Aviation Unit. They are going to try to make it. They're just waiting for some storms to pass. So just want to thank everybody for coming. There's so many people to thank. Actually, months of preparation went into tonight. I want to thank all the organizers, people that put time in the last few months to prep for today. If we see any of them, we're going to call them up. We'll get Whitney up here. We'll get everybody. So come on up if you're one of the organizers for this National Night Out. I want to thank all my officers that put in some time too, and everybody for all their hard work. So again, we got free food. We got all kinds of activities from the vendors. We have a dunk tank. We got Officer Spink from the 3rd Precinct who's being dunked on behalf of West Tab. So please go over there and dunk Officer Spink. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Down at the basketball courts, we got the Yonkers Force youth hockey program. So we're trying to get some new kids signed up for the youth hockey program there too. So just to give you a quick overview, we usually pick a theme for National Night Out every year. And this year's the theme we picked was the Law Enforcement Explorer program. We have excellent law enforcement explorers here in Yonkers. We have Edwin with us today. If we give a round of applause for Edwin. So in memory of Lisandro Guzman, who was the explorer that was killed in New York City, I'm just going to ask for a quick moment of silence, please. Thank you very much. I want to thank all the dignitaries for coming today. We have the Honorable Mayor Mike Spano. We have Police Commissioner Gardner, and I'm just going to let the mayor say a couple of words. We have the council person here. Everybody's rocking and rolling. So I'm going to start it off with the mayor. First of all, I'm going to have a little translation.
Bienvenidos a todos del Departamento del Policía y todos aquellos quienes están aquí de la comunidad. Gracias por venir a convivir. Este es un evento especial entre la comunidad y los policías localmente integrándose en la comunidad. Por favor, disfruten de las variedades de vendedores que están aquí y de comunidades. Todas las agencias aquí están para proveer y para dar información dedicada a cada uno de ustedes. Asistencia, apoyo para que la comunidad de Yonkers siga adelante. Aquí también van a ver una variedad de cosas de diferentes del estado aquí para que se diviertan los niños. El helicóptero va a venir cuando se vaya un poquito de estas nubes, y también allá donde están las cortes de básquetbol hay un poquito de juegos para que los niños aprendan de hockey. Aquí también hay varias comidas para los niños. Visiten cada mesa para aprender un poco de cómo se integra la policía y la comunidad juntos para apoyarnos. Y aquí también hay mucha gente al lado mío, el capitán, el alcalde de aquí, y también el comisionado y variedades otras personas políticas quien apoyan para seguir a la comunidad adelante. Sin más palabras, aquí está el alcalde.
Thank you so much. And you got a great memory. Let me just start off by saying thank you. And I see that there are some of the formerly elected as well, the elected are here today. We have Bob Stahl, former councilman, who's here with us today. We have Sinead Williams, our councilwoman from the 1st District, John Rubo, our councilman. We also have Chuck Lesnick, former council president, who's here with us today. So thank you, and also representing our great governor. Those in law enforcement, National Night Out tonight, where we kind of celebrate that connection that needs to exist if you want to have real successful law enforcement in your community. So we're very fortunate here in our great city of Yonkers to have a great commissioner. You'll hear from Chuck Gardner in a little bit, of course Captain McCormick, all the brass, the men and women in blue who go out there and put their uniform on with honor, in honor of the people that they serve here in our great city of Yonkers. Those who are also part of our first responders. I see EMS, I see Empress is here. It's good to see those guys here. Also, we have our Yonkers Fire Department here too. We have our firemen there. So thank you for all the hard work and dedication that you all do each and every single day, putting your lives on the line so that we can have a better community, but at the same time knowing that you can't have a great community if you don't have that communication. And that communication takes place each and every day in our great city of Yonkers. I'm so proud of that because it's, Stop and Shake, it's Coffee with a Cop, it's our Explorer program. It's making sure that the community meetings that we have, there is police representation and communication with our departments right here in our community. That's what it's all about, and that's why crime has gone down in our community 36% in the past 7 years. And you know what? We're not going to be happy until that crime rate goes down to 0. And that will happen, obviously, when we all continue to work together. I don't know if we'll ever get to 0, but certainly we can get better numbers because we can all work together and strive for that perfection. So with that, it's good to see everyone, the providers, the organizers, all of you, especially Snug. Give Snug a nice round of applause too, guys in the house. All of you working hard, and thank you for a wonderful night. Let's hope the weather stays with us. And with that, I will give it to our illustrious police commissioner here in the city of Yonkers, Charles Gardner.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening. I also want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and joining us as we celebrate National Night Out. It's an opportunity to come out, meet your neighbors, meet your local law enforcement in a positive and safe environment. And it's so important to us. As the mayor mentioned, we know that our success is dependent upon having a relationship and cooperation with the people and communities we serve. So we're really pleased to be here tonight. I hope that everyone has a great time. Thank you to all of our sponsors, Captain McCormick and his staff. They did a great job on putting this together. All our volunteers, our explorers, as the mayor mentioned. I hope you have a great time. Thank you, and may God bless all of you and keep you safe. Thanks.
Thank you, everybody. Enjoy yourselves.